summon it, and then you're in trouble. Right, anyway, let's jump into this. So, we're looking at a game called Gloria Victis Siege Survival, and I keep mispronouncing this name, so I apologize in advance if I get this wrong throughout this playthrough. So this is like a cross between a siege management and a survival game, obviously set in medieval times, where you are, I think, in a besieged castle, and you've got to scavenge for food, find some resources, you've got to keep your guards on the walls whilst maintaining everything in the background. And I think it's like a medieval version of This War of Mine, which I've recently played, although that's been out for about, I think, 8 years or so. So let's jump into this. This is a pre-release version, I should say, that's been provided to press and content creators. So what you're seeing here may not be quite as it is in the finished product that comes out, I think, later this year. So let's jump in. Siege Survival. New story. Select a scenario. We'll go for the one with tutorial, so this can ease us into it, I think. Because this isn't the full game I've got to play here, so it's going to be a shortened version, probably for a couple of streams. It's also supposed to be quite hard, so we'll see how we get on with this. And let me know if audio or anything is out of whack and you'd like it adjusted. Nice helmet there with the antlers. Some mighty chop. Don't think he's going to make it. Okay. It's odd, because the outfits and gear there in the castle seem medieval, yet I got the distinct sense of Norseman, which is it's early medieval, I guess, technically, but it's pre-castle era. Interesting. 6th day of summer, year 1205, Kingdom of Midland. We were just starting harvest when the Ismers struck out of nowhere, catching us off guard. Horns of war sounded throughout Edring, and the smoke-filled city streets ran red with the blood of its citizens. The savage warriors from Kargold had invaded our home. So it sounds like it's a fantasy setting based loosely on the 13th century. That's fine. Let's go with that. Hey, Jailbot, how's it going? And Chuku, welcome, folks. The town guard fought bravely, but the Ismers were too many. Before long, the raiders were in the main square, and the city centre stood in flames. All we could do was send a messenger out to summon aid, while the outnumbered guards focused on protecting... Oh, so, alright, we get to set the scenario up a little bit. So, there's the fleeing citizens or workers salvaging supplies. I'm going to tell the guard to... Because we've got to hold the castle until reinforcements come. It's like a... I think you have to hold out for so many days. So we're going to go protect the workers salvaging supplies. We're going to be brutal, but this is necessary. Knowing the fate of the castle depends on food stocks, the guards gave their lives to help salvage as much as possible. Would the extra supplies help us survive the siege? It was up to the rest of us to ensure this sacrifice would not be squandered. The bloodshed continued unabated. Street by street, square after square, the Izmirs rove around the city, murdering anyone who didn't escape in time. Then they prepared their war engines, smashing the gate connecting the town and the castle. We thought things couldn't get any worse when we glimpsed a monstrous figure. The barracks were destroyed. Let's see if we can keep the barracks. What's the monstrous figure? This guy, I thought it might be him with the old antlers on the head. Hey, Dorculus, welcome back. The Kargelders were led by their infamous nameless champion. Nothing I'd seen in my whole life was more terrifying than this beast-like figure. We'd all heard tales of the huge northerners, but nothing prepared us for the sight of this monstrous man walking up the streets of our city. In our hearts, we abandoned hope. We took shelter in the keep and took stock of the situation. Supplies were limited. No doubt the Izmirs would soon attack again. The castle, the only part of Edring still uncaptured, was now under siege, and it was up to us to support our soldiers as they fight to stave off the enemy until relief comes. The bastion must hold. And that's where we are. We're in the bastion then, and we have to keep the soldiers on the walls fighting whilst we scavenge for stuff. So let's see how this works. This looks like it could be interesting. Let me know if there's any issues with the stream quality as well. I'm testing this in 1080p because I think it'll be all right. I don't think it's a fast-paced game, but let me know if there's any issues at all. Okay, so we can move around. Simply move the map around. That's fine. It jerks a little bit. I don't think that's my fault. And we can rotate with Q and E and the right mouse button. So that guy's obviously got a quest for us. The time is ticking. I know you can speed time up and slow it down. Pigs. Okay, let's go and talk to the guy. Do I right-click on him? Do I click? Oh, interact. Okay, I click on the button. Okay. You recognize the man before you. It's Bertram. Where have I heard that name before? I'm sure he's a character in nearly every RPG. A local carpenter. You're relieved to see he survived. It's clear, however, the events of the last day have scarred him in some terrible way. He just sits there, seemingly unaware of your presence, shivering and pressing his hand to his chest. Examine him. As you check him for wounds, you notice something in his tightly clenched hand. It's a small, scorched doll. You suddenly realise this man has just lost his family. Okay, that's dark. Maybe that's my fault because I didn't protect the fleeing civilians. Hey Mo Hunden, how are you? Nice to see you back. There's nothing you can do for this kind of pain. Still, perhaps a warm meal might snap him out of his state of shock. However, the kitchen was destroyed by Izmir trebuchets. You'll have to build a fireplace first. With all this debris around, you'll surely have no difficulty finding firewood and other useful materials. Okay, so prepare a warm meal for Bertram. Find materials needed to build stump with sawhorse. Okay. Can I do anything with this? Not available in... Oh, okay. Not available in preview build. There's two modes to the gameplay. There's the daytime and the nighttime. And the nighttime is when you venture out of your bastion to go scavenging. I think we... okay. I wonder if it just highlights everything like that, or if I have to mouse over things. Or whether it's just a tutorial. The items you just collected from the debris pile are in the center window. This looks like a screenshot rather than an actual... This please tell me this is... Okay, I think this is just a screenshot. It's not the actual interface. Move an item by using the left mouse button or drag and drop. Okay, that's better. We want fibers. Do I have to... Oh, take all. There we go. Nice. So, build a stump with a sawhorse. Let's see how this works. Is there anything else I can do first? I think this is... No, I think... Oh, hang on. Here we go. Is this my workbench? Medicine, storehouse, bandage, upgrade the building. I'm going to click on storehouse and see what happens. Okay, I wouldn't have expected it to come with that option there. But anyway, we can build a stump with sawhorse. Allows you to process logs. Well, that's it then. We just need 2 wood and 3 fiber. I should be probably reading this, shouldn't I? Once you can select a construction you want to build, you can see its properties on the right. Confirm. Yeah, okay. Any construction can be damaged by the enemy's projectile if it's placed on the exposed area, marked orange in the building mode. You can place it in the safe blue zone protected by thick bastion walls, but it's a limited area, so you need to decide which building to protect. Okay. Oh, let's build this. So this is protected, is it? Does that look like the orange area? I think it is. I just uncancelled it. Try that again. So that looks like that's... It doesn't look any less protected to me. But anyway. We can rotate it round. Do we want to put it in between there? I don't know how much space it's going to take up. It's not suggesting where to put it, is it? I can't see. Hang on. It's not saying no, it doesn't seem to be. Well, all right, let's put it here then. There. I like my little peasant with his hood. So, it does remind me of this war of mine already. I wonder if it's by the same developers. I should look into that. So, we can build... Chop some wood. Okay. Dismantle. Not upgrade. Dismantle. Okay. Click on... Alright, okay, we click on that. Craft new items. Select the scheme you want to craft. Blah, blah, blah. Continue. Alternative ingredients. Yeah, I think we'll figure this bit out. So I want to build... Craft firewood. Craft planks. Craft firewood. Is that a singular one? So one creates one if that's all you've got. Or two create three. Oh, well, one creates three. Hang on. So I can make firewood out of planks. Effective fuel used in the... Trying to work out if there's a more effective way. So one log creates 2 planks. Or 3 firewood. Okay, we'll just go for... We'll go for the 3 firewood. I'm sure we'll get more wood. So I'd like to thank the developers or the publishers for sending me a copy of this game to try out. It's a limited time for me to try it as well on this press preview build. I think I've got till the 14th of May. And I'm not quite sure when the game's coming out. Oh, okay, so I thought I was finishing the quest, but I've searched some rubble and found materials, stone, clay, and pieces of iron scrap. Rotten food. Oh, rotten food you can make into fertilizer or pig feed, so that's okay. So take it all. Build a fireplace using the storehouse. That's what I'm supposed to be doing. Let's click that one. Was I supposed to pick that up? So I want a fireplace. And I don't think it's going to matter where we put this. But I can't put it there anyway. I'm going to put it right in front of Bertram over there, look. Can we see? Can we see what the enemy are up to or not? Or do we just get to look at this side of the castle? I mean, it's a mighty castle. We don't really get to see what's going on, do we? Make a meal using the fireplace. Okay. So I can make... how much firewood to make one meal? And that's a different meal. This is an egg meal. Crafted on the fireplace. Let's just say craft. I'm not quite sure what I'm making here. Some sort of egg soup, I think, by the looks of it. Right then. Meal. Fresh. Okay, that works pretty much like this war of mine. When you make something on the cooker, it stays there ready to use. So now I think I can click on that. Bertram is still exactly where you left him, shivering and pressing the tattered doll to his chest. His eyes stare absently, pain frozen on his face. It's as though his mind just cannot escape what must have been his darkest moment. Feed him. He barely notices your presence, but you manage to make him eat. Bite after bite, you can see life coming back into him. Finally, he puts down the empty bowl and falls asleep. Safe to guess he hasn't once shut his eyes since yesterday. Let him rest. Bertram's recovery would be so much better if he had even a simple bed, which he could build with materials lying in the streets. The gate connecting the city to the castle is damaged, but you recall there's a secret passage leading to the city market. You could use it and look for some supplies under the cover of night. But wait a minute, who is that man standing by the gate leading to the bastion? Is this our third person? Here we go. This is one of the guards. So basically, at night time we go out to scavenge. And when you play the game, I mean, I think this is just a tutorial, giving us all this sort of story and stuff. I don't think you'll get that if we're playing the main game, but I might be wrong. It is the demo, John, thanks. I don't know if it's the same demo as... I don't know if it's available to everyone else. I was just sent this as a sort of a beta code, as a press pack to try out. Let's have a chat to this fellow. I like the uniforms, the medieval style outfits. The soldier standing before you is covered in blood, his eyes dim with exhaustion, the tunic on his armour torn to shreds. Only once he speaks you recognise Galvic, an experienced garrison member known and liked by the citizens for his cordial attitude. He's stunned speechless by the loss of his aunt and nieces, yet another blow falling to a man already exhausted, but there is no time to grieve. Izmir's will attack soon, he says. We must resupply before it happens. Then he reveals that a group of soldiers is searching through the city as well, but they still haven't come back. That's why he needs your help. What do you need? We need arrows, he says, quite a lot of them. Of course, it would take days to craft them from scratch. But how about the bowyer's workshop in the city? That's your chance. Okay, so we go to the bowyer's workshop. Scavenge the skitty. Scavenge the... I can't speak. Arrgh. Tired. Scavenge the city. Send character outside. So, this is a... Okay, I get this. Come on, we'll skip past this bit. We have the selected passage, the crafts district, the golden corner. This is going to say... Alright, tells me what's in there then. Textiles, greens, water, food, medicine, armament, the high city, the temple. The crafts district would make sense, wouldn't it? Or not? So we're after armament, which I didn't pay attention to where it said it was going to be. I wouldn't think it was there, surely not. Tar Smoker's Isle. Castle, the High City. Temple of the Father, Lowtown. Okay, so you can see there's areas that are going to be available in the full game that aren't currently available. Well, I would guess the Filthies are like that. I'm going to guess it's the crafts district then. That doesn't even list armament. Did anyone pay any attention? I thought that would be simple. What about the marketplace then? Oh, armament. Okay, let's go there. Is it going to let me or not? Do I select that? And select that? Oh, maybe it's sending me there anyway. Okay. Start scavenging. And then you've entered the despoiled city below the castle. You can move faster by double-clicking the left mouse, but one running is louder, and this is the city under occupation. Definitely a good idea to move carefully and mind your surroundings. Okay, can I... Do we get a map or anything to work with? Yeah, we do. Okay. Oh, that's not bad. We can see where we're going. Alright, so we need some tools as blocked paths. Bowyer's house. Bowyer's house, is that the same as his workshop? Event. Okay, it is then. So we're going there. Can I put a marker on? So we need to head south. Do I have a compass? Well, I can't actually move the map in this mode. Let's go and collect that. Alright, we found it. It's not that far to go. I can't see. We don't have a compass, do we? Did they even have compasses in 1205? Maybe predates the compass. Found cloth and wood. I see. Oh, I see. Sun up, night. And this is where we are, and that's going to be sun up, I suppose. Materials, take all. Right, let's take a look in here. So I need to make a shovel to clear some of the other areas to the town. You found the bowyer's workshop. Needless to say, the Izmirs had been here. The building has been scorched and looted. Its owner hangs from a nearby tree, a dozen arrows sticking from his body. As you gaze on the destruction, a chilling wind reminds you why you're here. To find arrows for soldiers. Only one way to find out. We could remove the ones from his body. You prowl through the devastated workshop, looking for the precious arrows among piles of broken parts and burnt-out furniture. Time passes, but you can't find any. Just as you're about to give up, you spot a flash in the dark, under a broken roof beam. Could it be? Yes, arrows for the bastion defenders. I don't know what it's showing me. You try to pull them out, but they seem stuck under the broken beam. You pull until they're all yours. Suddenly, the dislodged beam collapses on top of you with all its weight. Pain shoots through your whole body. It takes you ages to pull free. As you leave the workshop, you see something's changed. The bowyer's corpse has been taken down. An old woman leans over the body in the shade of the tree. I thought he was going to say our arms broken or something. She is sobbing, exhausted, and you guess she must be his mother. She had risked her life to cut her son down and bury him in a shallow grave. The woman struggles to move him, but she hurts herself with the axe under his belt. I'll be having that. Take the axe and leave. The woman freezes, not believing what she sees. Paralysed by shock, she makes no attempt to stop you. Only as you leave, you hear her whisper, "What kind of monster has robbed the dead this way?" You walk away with the axe in silence. Well, he won't be needing it anymore, will he? A bundle of arrows and an axe. Bring the arrows back to the castle. Is it worth having a quick mooch around and see if there's anything else? I think we've got time, so I'm going to try to see what I can scavenge. Take all the firewood. I don't know if there's a weight limit. Ooh, right. Equip the axe in case we get seen by anyone. Although I don't see any signs of people. Where are we going? A blocked path over there. Let's see if I can get to this event. Because I can't quite tell what direction I'm going in. So we need a shovel for that. Take all, thank you. So have any of you guys been waiting to see this game or check it out? I know somebody asked me about it last week. That just says go back to the castle. Is there nothing I can go and interact with? I guess. Hang on, find materials to build a bed. Okay, so I need to find fibers. I don't think anyone's here, so I'm going to run. It's definitely noisier. Flint is wounded, requiring bandages and rest. Screw you, game. Hang on, let's go and get that. Well, I've got the stuff to make the bed and everything. I'll just have to be careful. I might not actually be able to carry all this stuff. Hopefully, it'll just deposit it in like a storehouse as soon as we get back, so I won't have to manage the inventory at all. Nope, that's it. That's all I can do. So, go to destination. Oh, I see. Right, where did we get to? Oh, hang on. We are about to run out of time, so... Oh, wait, there. Can I go back to the castle there? Return to the castle. Okay. This is where the gate to the high city, the wealthiest district of the city, used to be. Because the gate, struck by a trebuchet projectile, has collapsed into rubble. No doubt there would be good pickings on the other side. But is it possible to clear a passage? Okay, so that's not the castle. Alas, the rubble is compressed and blocked by several collapsed ceiling beams. The way there is jammed. They could only be removed from the other... Oh, the way they are jammed, they can only be removed from the other side of the gate. It looks like the wonders of the famed high city will remain out of your reach for now. Can I not get to the castle quickly? I thought that was going to just auto-put me there. So where's the return to the castle button? Is there not a... oh, hang on, is it this? Return to the castle. Can I not... can I do that one? Ah, okay, that's fine. I thought there'd be a quick button there. Yeah, we better go back. I think if it's like this war of mine, there's a penalty if you stay out too long. This has to be by the same people, otherwise it is just a rip-off. Because even these are the same messages. The night was calm, but the enemy assault can come any day. We should use this chance to help the soldiers at the bastion. Got a hailstorm there, massive. That's not good. It is the time of year for it, like. Right, so we got back. We can send arrows to the bastion. We can talk to Bertram. We'll do that first. Seems Bertram is feeling much better. The loss of the family has had a crushing impact on him that only time can fully heal. Nonetheless, finally, the carpenter has recovered from shock and is ready to rejoin the fight. It was Flint, right? He asks. I remember you visiting my workshop once or twice with Galvic. Thanks for your help. Now we should take care of the animals and find fresh water. Wait, we don't have a well in the bastion. Oh, we do have a well. Fresh water is paramount. In a stroke of bad luck, the castle well took a direct hit from the trebuchets. Still, maybe if you clear away the debris, you might repair it somehow. You've got to try. Hey, Rao. Nice to see you. I'm doing great. How are you? Although, I won't deny, I am missing Outriders already. I absolutely love that game. What's this say? We've got a new character in the castle. Does that mean we can... Oh, right, cool. So I wonder if he has other skills. He's a handyman. So what's Flint? He's a worker. Alright, what we can do is set them off to do different jobs then. I think. So a handyman. We'll just get scavenging. How do we send arrows to the bastion? Is there a way of sending arrows to the bastion? I'm just going to leapfrog these two around. More collections. Okay, you go and rummage. And you go and build. No, not upgrade. No, I don't want to upgrade. Okay, maybe I do need to upgrade it. How do I build a... Oh, a build a bed will be here, won't it? Herbal medicine, bandage, medicine, makeshift bandage. Let's do it. I'm not wounded. No, you're not. Okay, let's see if I can build something. Hey, Prana Man. We should be able to build a bed, a composter, a workbench, a butcher's table, and a dryer to preserve meat, vegetables, and to dry greens. Okay, but why not a bed? Where do I build a bed? And what did we rummage for over here? They're searching? Okay, we'll let them search. In that case... Is he wounded still? He's very tired. He's thirsty. He's lightly wounded. I have to dress this wound and rest. Well, we don't have much in the way of facilities for such things, do we? Henhouse. Pigsty. What if I go... See what happens when I click on the pigsty. There's keep. Sleep on the ground. I don't think that's the right thing to do. Hang on, can I not... Oh, hang on, have I just ordered him away from his... No, it's okay. Check the pigsty. You need to manage your animals. They can be very useful alive. For example, well-fed chickens lay eggs. Okay, I don't think pigs are going to lay many eggs, so we might as well just kill them for food. We can see if they're hungry. To feed the animals, select a food edible for them using the left mouse button or drag and drop it. Okay, should you run out of food, you can kill the animals to obtain meat, but will a one-off portion of meat be better than a continuous supply of eggs? Yes, again, pigs, different situations. I wonder if they level up and provide more meat. It's interesting, though. 2 very hungry pigs. Fodder fresh. Rotten food. We can make animal fodder out of it. Okay, I don't think we give them that direct. So let me put that in there.